Oh, wait. We going live, baby. We going live, baby. Cause you don't want that hair. You don't want that hairline to start receding. No, I just went live. I just went live. Don't worry about it. I just went live. Water park after dark.
Doing this laughing. Y'all good?
Yeah, we good. We here at water park after dark. You know what I'm talking about?
No, that wasn't me.
What happened over there?
Hey. What's good? It's Water Park After Dark, brought to you by the E.B.H Black Show, where we having adult conversation at the adult time. So, you know, we got a HumpDay with Miss Amanda Ray, and we got the Spot Be Hot with Hot Beavers, and then, you know, we still got the twins, ninjas in the crib. Hold on, do I got y'all muted? Hold on, y'all quiet. Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this thing underway. Let's go and crack this thing open, because you know it's more better when it's
She
wetter.
gotta add my name. My bad. She gotta add my name.
I gotta think of a name for you real quick. I'm gonna think of a name for you. Hold on, because you know everybody gets a nickname.
Little sister.
Little sauce. That's a little sauce. Yeah. All right. What's good with y'all? Y'all see the thumbnail? We talking about gap dating tonight. We talking about how young is too young. You know, men be talking about they need a younger woman, and now women talking about they need a younger man. So we gonna talk about some gap dating tonight on Water Park at the Dark. So you know what we do. We start the show off with a water breaker. It's like an icebreaker, but it's a water breaker. It's more better when it's wetter. Y'all came up with that. So that's what right. Well, you came up with that, yeah. So what we do is we take a faux play, you know, we go ahead and talk about a couple things and then, you know, break the ice. So the first thing we got for tonight, let's see. Oh yeah, let me get my. Oh yes. This was a question that popped up. I seen, and I kind of want to know what you guys thought about it. Oh, let me see. Okay. All right, here we go.
I'm trying to share the.
Yo, is your BD or your baby mama in your top 3?
No.
Is your BD? Wait a minute, before you answer, don't say that just because you mad and he got a little thing now. Legit, is he in your top 3?
No. No. I don't have an official baby daddy because I had a miscarriage, but if I am going off of that nigga, no, he's not.
You lying.
He's not. He's not in my top 3. You wanna know why? Because
He mad at her right now.
I don't want him.
She lying.
So, Carissa, is your baby daddy in your top 3?
Definitely not. You answer that.
So
truthfully.
If I say no, then no. It's no for all of us. I said no. No, we don't want that nigga. We don't want now one of them niggas. I don't have one, and she.
Mine is not in my top 3, but
He
you want me to name
either.
ones? I can name my top 3.
He ain't in mine either.
She said.
And you wanna know what? That nigga ain't shit either. If we talking about him.
Ooh.
No, it's in the top 3.
Wait, y'all talking about y'all don't want them, but like that don't mean you want them.
Yeah.
He still ain't in my top 3. I don't give a fuck. I got 5 shit. my top 3, and he ain't one of them.
Okay. Is your BD in your top 3?
Yeah. But I mean, we spent 17 years together, so it's gonna be kind of
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
22 years. Mm-hmm. But see, this is the thing. Not today.
Right. Exactly.
In the
It would never
history of it,
happen today. It
wouldn't
was
be like
there.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
Good. That's a good segue because here's the question: is your current in your top 3? Maybe this is a cold water breaker, huh? Now that I think about it, I just jump right in.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Yes, he is in my top 3. Now, I can't say he's in my top 3. And he's like number 2. He number 1, but he's number 2.
I don't have a current, but of my current selection, I do have a top 3.
Okay. And the reason why I even asked that is how important that your current mate maintain top 3 status for the longevity of the relationship. Does he have to be in the top 3? Does she have to be in your top 3 of all time?
Yes. Men, yes. If not, you're flirting with disaster.
Ooh.
You see, you're putting yourself in a position where more and more of previous options, vagabonds who hang around, have a chance to outrank you. And as much as you think you're secure, you see, things change. People get upset. They make rash decisions, and it takes one rash decision, and it can really mess up everything you got. So do the work, study up, train, eat well, drink water, whatever, stretch. Do what you have to do. But you stay in that top 3.
I concur. You better stay in that top 3. And then if you don't stay, you gotta stay in the top 3 because then I think, you're right, bro. It ain't no nicer way to say it. You're gonna find yourself in trouble if you ain't in that top 3.
Mm-hmm.
Step in the door, waving the fofo. That's the girl. What up? Hey, you jumped in right on time. So here's the question: is your baby daddy in your top 3?
Hell no.
Damn, that's
Neither
a trend.
one of them bitches.
Is your current or your recent current in your top 3?
One of my recent current.
So how important is it to you that your man stay in the top 3 at all times?
Considering that my current isn't in the top 3, I guess not really nothing.
So it don't bother you or nothing?
Dude, I'm at an age where at this point, it don't even matter no more.
Okay.
As long as they invent shit like roses and dildos and shit, I'll be fine.
I think it matters more for men. Like, I really do. I think it matters more for men.
You make it what it is.
Exactly.
Men make it what it is, or what they doing.
Well, see, the reason why I say it because men, you can lock your girl down by if you hitting it right? If you in the top 3, then I mean you hitting it right. So you would get a little bit more grace than you would normally get if you wasn't in that top 3, I would think.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
also,
That's
agree.
like while you learning and growing with a person, you can move up.
Man, I
Mm-hmm.
told you. There's
Exactly.
only I have came to the conclusion that there is only two types of men in this. I'm sorry. When it comes to sexual, there's only two types. Man, there's only two types of men. Either you gonna get a piece of shit that'll fuck the Mario coins out of you, or you gonna get you a motherfucker that's gonna treat you well, but the fucking sex is garbage. You gotta pick and choose your battles wisely.
No way, bro.
No,
No,
I don't want
no,
no part of that.
no.
No,
I
seriously.
feel like I have to do a whole map for you,
I
bro. You
said
fucking
I
up.
drew
You
that
picking
conclusion.
niggas from the two quadrants. There's better choices, bro. Like, oh wow.
Listen,
Okay.
I'm just saying
I'm
what
like,
I derived. I'm just saying at what I derived. That's just my personal opinion. But in my life, this is the shots that are being thrown.
Damn. That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say there's not a lot of sugar daddies and fuckboys, but
Mm.
there's other stuff too. You just have to look for it. There's a moderately good situationships you could run into, or maybe you could even find a Prince Charming or just a settlement husband.
Prince Charming is diabolical.
well,
Sorry.
maybe the dating pool is just that terrible. I mean, I remember for a while women were talking about men being on the DL and all that. So I can see why her experience is the way it is. So I don't know if it's the 68.2 or more the majority, but I seen something on the Angela Yee show that had me feeling bad for you women. And let me know what y'all think about this for the number two, the 2 play or the 4 play of the water breaker.
It's me and Mano. We're good, and we are not going to pass judgment no matter what. So what is your secret?
So I've had this fantasy of being with a trans woman, and last weekend I acted on that fantasy, and I went online and I met someone that was catering to that type of person.
Okay.
And I went to go see that person and had a beautiful experience.
Okay. Well, congrats.
Thank you. I never thought it would be me, but you only live once, so you might as well just go for it.
You went for it, huh?
Yeah, man. It was awesome.
So now what? What do you think? You think you'll continue?
I don't know if it was a one and done, but I definitely enjoyed the experience and fulfilled my fantasy. So I think I'm satisfied.
Ooh, we need some details. What did you do? Like, what happened?
Gotta be like PG-13, but so I go over there, right, and talking shit and then all of that, and we smoke, and got to know one another, and after a while, it just turned to the up thing. And I was like, wow, like I can't believe I'm doing this, but I like it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing. You're not the only person that has those fantasies, I'm sure. So
y'all have a good day. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for sharing. You're not the only.
Nigga, what?
What?
Nigga, what?
Me on the down low.
All of
Bruh.
Nobody has to know.
That's what y'all doing now. Y'all having secret meetings with trans.
Man, so ladies,
What did
I'm
you
a
meet
risk.
this friend?
Hey, y'all want to know a story time? So my
Story.
best friend, right? I don't know if I should tell this story, but no, my best friend, right? It was her, and she had got with this dude, and we kept on telling her, like, bro, he kind of sus, like, you should probably back off, like, he a little bit sus. And then my other partner got with this other dude, and we never really noticed nothing about him because we wasn't really around him that much. Tell me why these two fools had babies with these girls so they could leave them after they had the babies and be together and have kids because they wanted kids.
Oh shit! Ain't that about a motherfucker?
Damn, is that what they be meaning
I'm
on
sorry.
Facebook that is complicated?
I'm sorry. Ain't that about the father fucker?
You talking about complicated? That's complicated than more than a little bit.
Man, listen.
Wow. That's some cold game right there.
And ain't no kitty, no way.
Nah, that's a father
Like,
fucking
It's just
nothing,
complicated.
nothing was kitty about it.
Damn.
Yeah, so how do you so do y'all gaydar go off? Do y'all have a gaydar for men that that look suspect, or if they look too cute,
Yeah.
or how do y'all navigate that?
man.
Because
It's not a
Yeah.
look.
that's got to be scary.
It's not a look. It's not a
I
look.
don't know.
It's
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 about
it's
way
how
they
he
carry
carries himself or herself.
Yeah, the way they carry themselves for surely. I'll be on point every time. Every time I tell one of my partners like nah, bro, don't do it. I'll be right. Like,
I
See,
look
in
at
the
a nigga just like
Let's be
this,
honest, man.
in the town that I
is you
live in.
cool? Is you cool? Because you know what? You giving me very much suspect vibes like you was being...
See, in the
People
town
should
that I
just
live
be
in.
honest. There's a whole world for them to be in, to be
right.
open.
I'm trying to tell
Exactly.
y'all.
Why you
In the
gonna
Right?
try
Just
town
be
that I
me?
honest.
live in, I got a
Be
best friend
honest.
that's a tranny, and she's there for purposes that I fucking need her to be there. Cause I swear to God, if I even so much as think, I'm like, hey yo, you ever ran through this one, or bitch, is he giving you them vibes? Cause that bitch be like, yes and yes. Oh, get your gay ass away from me.
Ooh.
There's a lot of other undercover niggas out here, and these street boys be going to go see her late at night when they think ain't nobody looking. But you gotta remember, these trannies be having female friends, and bitch, we gonna ask questions. We gonna show them the pictures. You know this nigga? You ever ran through this one? Oh yeah, that's such and such. He be coming through once a month, twice a month, such and
Y'all
such. And
gotta
I'm like, oh, I knew
there's
it.
a website you guys use, right? Where you all meet together for
There is on Facebook. There is some groups that's like, "Is this your man?" Yeah, for surely.
I'll be in
Oh
them
yeah, I
this
know.
man
Oh, I
group.
know I know it's them groups because I got some female friends that gave me some sneak peek snippets out that group, like for real. So
Okay, so I really got a story time for real about them groups for real. So tell me if I'm wrong or not. So boom, I seen my ex dude in the group, right? But it was a picture that I never really seen before. Mind you, he just started growing dreads, and he not dreads, wigs. He just started getting these wigs, right? Now, mind you, I never seen a picture like this before. Like he be sending me pictures, but I never seen this picture. So when I seen the picture on "Is This My Man" group on Facebook, I said, okay, can't be him. But the girl, they be posting anonymous. The girl said, oh, his name is Chris. He just moved to such and such, and he's this age, that age. Mind you, I know the nigga age, and I know the nigga, but I'm not even paying attention because I be drunk clearly. But when I seen the picture, I'm like, okay, this kind of look like my nigga, but this not what she's saying is not, it's not matching up to my nigga. Like my nigga been here for more than such and such months. It's been a few years. Like I've been here a few years. I know this nigga a few years older than that. So like, what are you talking about? So I'm like telling the nigga, like, you was posted on this group, like, as a hate argument. It wasn't even like a real argument. It wasn't even like I was trying to tell him something. It was a hate argument, like, because my friend had called me on something that she seen her nigga on one of them pages or whatever. So then I was with him. He like, oh, well, I seen you on back page. Nigga, you lying. Actually, now why you lying? I'm finna tell you that I seen you on Facebook with them bitches. Them bitches had posted you and said that your name was Chris and you was 29 and you just moved to such and you was da 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 da. And now the nigga get mad at me because I seen him on the page and I ain't tell him. How you gonna get mad because I seen you on the page and I ain't know nothing about it.
Hey, you ain't ever watched Cheaters, and then when they get caught, they be like, "How could you do this to me?" Like, nigga, you the one cheating.
Exactly. You mad because you got caught. You mad. And then, you know what's crazier is the nigga was on Tinder, you lying to bitches. That's number one. You lying to bitches. And then you want to get mad because I seen you on fucking Facebook. It's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
heavy because my exes made a back page with my pictures before, and then a new dude that I was talking to was like, "What the fuck is this?"
She crazy as fuck.
man, it's something about your profile people like. That's crazy work.
I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
All right, well, that was 2. Woo, boy, it's a spicy folk play right here. Because number 3, since we talking about down low, and if y'all was watching the show Saturday we just did, we were talking about 50-50, right? Well, for y'all that know Tanya TKO, this how she feels about the 50-50.
When we're going 50-50, I'm thinking that we are also going to share the penetrative duties. You gonna be penetrated, I'm gonna be penetrated. We both getting penetrated.
Then we're not in a relationship. We're doing something transactional.
All I said was in a 50-50, we both splitting penetrative duties.
You're tying penetration to who's paying bills. You're saying if you're going to pay half, then you should be able to penetrate the man.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand, why are you making the association between penetration and expenses?
Because we going down the middle with everything. Housework, bills, you doing half the housework, right? I want it to be a two-way street. If we listen, I am telling you that I do not mind paying half of the bills as long as you are open to grabbing that lube and putting your face in the pillow.
You know, Ro also said she always on top, so I think she can feel that. Let me see what her perspective is on that.
I'm not penetrating nothing. Because I keep trying to tell you, if that man offer me his tail, the respect is out the window, and you good as gay in my book.
Good as gay.
You passed gay. Gay ain't had no gay. You just waiting to walk out the closet.
Please get the fuck out of here, because soon as that's an option, I'm cool. You'll never talk to me again. Bye.
I promise you.
All I'm going to say is this. Man, y'all better be careful with who y'all going 50-50 with. That's all I'm going to say.
50-50.
No, but
I nothing in the description of the 50-50 that says that I got to penetrate you.
Yeah, I don't think that's something she'll really do. I think she just talking her shit like that's what y'all want because y'all don't want to be a man, basically, type of thing. I think that's more so what it is. It's just her way.
It's a really kind of asshole way to try to attack men for wanting women to be adults and take care of their own shit, and to try to define men as some sort of slave race that is here to, you know, prop up helpless, feeble women, I guess.
Also, it's a shame tactic.
Right.
Yeah.
She over here laughing at the same time. She has no interest in doing that, or maybe she does. She should have a long conversation.
Her body language.
That's
not something you want to do. It's more like, yeah, that's what you want to do. That's what you're gonna get.
Listen, to each his own. There's some women into that, and that's fine. Just let that be a real thing. Don't try to, you know.
Let's be honest.
Pay half the bills to do it. I mean, if you find a dude, he'll let you do that anyway. So, you know.
And still
just the right dude, you know what I mean? You know.
Ain't no real nigga let you do that shit.
Hey, it's a spectrum out there. You'll be surprised.
Be a little feminine. You gonna listen, look at masculinity.
Now hold on. Now listen, and I gotta watch the names that I use. But at my second job, one of my employees, 2 of them actually, it's a girl and it's a male. The male dude is a security guard. the way everything even came out is hilarious. Y'all got to know that I'm really this person in real life. So people don't got no problems just telling me what it is. So one day, the little girl, she was like, she done beat up on her little boyfriend. I'm like, girl, you are toxic. These men need to stay away from you. She was like, what you talking about? I like men and women. So I guess I'm toxic in both directions. Me. Nothing new. Females being bi-curious. All right. The security guard goes, well, shit, I go both ways too before I met my wife. Pause.
Whoa.
I said, excuse me, sir. He was like, yeah, I had plenty of fun. He was like, I went both ways up until I met my wife, and I just stayed straight from there. And I was like, so, quick question. When you was dipping in both holes and shit, just how I said it, how did you figure out that you was actually straight? And are you sure that you straight? Because if you was dangling, if you was dipping and dodging in men before, what? I mean, what's your preference? What's stopping you? He's like, well, I like both. I don't actually have a preference. I said in my head, but you married your wife and you stayed with women from here on out, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, so you don't miss man's asshole? He's like, yeah, every so often. I was like, so quick question. You run up in your wife's ass just to make up for that? That nigga had a nerve to tell me yes. I said, yep, this is the motherfucking problem right here. Then he told me some they sex life spicy. I said, that's where you need to
Oh
stop
my
at.
goodness.
We don't need to get no spicier than the spicy we already got. I'm cool.
Pizzle.
That's too much spicy.
My nizzle. Hell no. To the no, no, no. Oh no.
Pizzle, what happens?
He said hell to the no.
So now every time both of them work the same shift, I look at both of them, start laughing. They're like, what? Every time I see both of y'all, I just think of one big ass orgy. And leave it there. I can't.
Relationships is kind of hard to navigate. And we've been asking this age-old question, who cheat more, men or women? I know it used to be men back in the gap. So now what is it now? Who cheat more, men or women? What y'all think? Just no, who y'all think cheat more, men or women?
It's still men.
Definitely women. I think women. Women cheat quieter and cheat quicker than men.
Okay, for the ones that's been caught, it's still more men getting caught than women.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
If there's no body,
matter of fact of getting caught, if we're talking about getting caught, now
if there's no body, hold on. If there's
what
no
are we
there's
defining?
no crime.
What are we defining as cheating?
Hold
is
on.
it cheating?
Wait.
Is it cheating if you have someone set up emotionally that you could cheat with later? Is that cheating?
Nah, that's just having a backup plan.
That's cheating.
If you're leading somebody on just to kind of string them along just in case, is that cheating?
That's still cheating.
Yes.
Yeah, then women are cheating.
Anything you have to hide from your
nobody, no crime. Can't say I'm cheating if you don't got nobody. I'm
not asking.
If you define it in a way that's good for you, yeah.
I'm not asking who get caught more because that's obviously men, right? But and I even starting to question now a little bit because women are starting to not care as much. Here's an example.
I cheated a lot of times, so you know.
I'm glad you admitted that.
So you're a cheater. I am a cheater.
Because people act like they fucking never did nothing in their life.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell the truth. I cheat.
You do cheat. Why do you cheat?
You better get married.
Because to me,
somebody like, nigga, I love her.
Ask me again.
Why? What are the circumstances that make you feel like I'm about to cheat?
When I feel like he gets bored.
When you feel like you're bored, or you feel like he's bored?
I'm bored. No,
Yeah.
I'm human. Like if I'm not happy, I know somebody gonna say, "Well, if you're not happy, why you stay?" Bitch.
It's complicated.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Sometimes I need that nigga to keep paying my bills.
Complicated. It's complicated.
I cheated. Sometimes I need that nigga to keep paying my bills.
Lord.
So women are being more for, because I remember when women used to say, you don't have to cheat. All you got to do is tell me and then give me the option, right? Which is a setup. Women are being forthcoming and they'll come out and be like, yeah, I cheat, because it ain't that many men that'll come out there and just say that they'll cheat, right? Like straight up how she was doing it. So I think women cheat more. And so now what? Now that the tables have turned, why are women cheating more when women was complaining about men cheating to begin with? Why is that?
We trying to match our energy.
Oh no, I'm a cheat because exactly what they say, attention. I'm not getting the attention that I want because you working so hard and you have a job that you have to complete so hard and you got to work your 8 hour shift. I want my attention. Them 8 hour shifts. I don't care.
That don't make sense because if I work those 8 hours, then I can't pay your bills, and you gonna cheat on me regardless.
I match you that. I match you that.
So what are we doing here?
I match you that. I'm finna tell you because that nigga said puzzle 440, 443, whatever that nigga said, 440, 4420. He said attention. That's my reason I'm a cheat. I swear to God, that's my reason. I swear to God. Attention. I love attention. I love attention. I love it.
So why not stay single?
No, because why my nigga can't give me all my attention that I need?
Attention. I guess, all us females are built differently because, some of us, the attention isn't the big thing for us.
I love attention.
Probably post-wall the attention might. I don't know.
I love attention.
So, but like, don't you at some point say though, like, how is it possible to get that attention and then still eat food?
That's what I'm saying. Like the attention. I mean, listen, the attention isn't all that important. Does he look out for me? Does he make sure I'm good? Does he make
has
sure
to go to
I
work.
eat? Does he make sure I don't go without
So
nothing?
do you.
The attention doesn't really bother me as much as survival mode would bother me. Cheating, listen, lack of sex is one of those reasons, and for some females, lack of attention. For other females, like she said, you get boring. If this man does missionary 364 days out the year, he never changes the pump, he never changes the direction, he never changes the position. It gets boring. You get tired of eating saltine crackers when you
Say
get a
something.
goddamn
Why you
Oreo.
take so long to say something?
Hey.
Go 365 days doing the wrong shit.
Some of
Say
you men,
something.
it ain't that easy to say something to.
And you shouldn't be with that nigga.
What I mean by that is, imagine you're with somebody and they all in love with you and you stop them for a second. I'm just saying, majority of people are gonna feel like this. Hey yo, your sex is whack. You need to work on that shit.
Shit, try
Hey,
not
yo,
saying
I
it
just
like
shot the
that. You
shit
don't
out
gotta
this
say it
nigga.
like that. Dang.
Okay, so if we say it another way, like, hey, maybe we should try another position because we just pretty much do missionary all the time. I still shot the shit out that nigga confidence.
You gotta be diplomatic.
But don't tell them. Why don't you just try changing or doing a new position instead of, if you know that you can't tell him, maybe you could just show him.
No. Let's not do the like we can't communicate, so try a trick. Let's just talk.
I'll give you a story time.
We can use our words.
I'll give you a story time. Prime example, and I'm gonna leave it here. Had an ex, had a problem with that shit. Listen, it took me a couple of months, but I'm like, let me see if it's just him and maybe he might get it together. Maybe he might be a nervous type. I don't fucking know. All right. My man was a pre-ejaculating ass motherfucker. Like, you can't do no foreplay with him because the man been unnutted before you even got into anything else. So, you know what I'm saying? I used to tell him all the time, like, hey, maybe you should try jerking off before we get to the foreplay and us doing us. That nigga said, I'm a grown ass man. The fuck I look like jerking off. All right. Mind you, listen, I waited a couple of months before I came direct. All right. After a while, I was like, fuck it. It was about 3. I want to say it was about 3 months. I was like, hey, yo, the reason why I be telling you jerk off is because, my nigga, you be busting before you even get in the pussy. And then you can't get it up to go back in the second time. So if you jerk off before you come out the gate, my man's is already warmed up. He done already got one out the gate. You probably last longer. And then I'll be satisfied because if you don't handle this problem, I'm going to have to get rid of you. Guess what never got handled? Guess who got rid of him about 2 months more later? point taken. Not every man knows how to take criticism. You could either kill their confidence, or they gonna feel some type of fucking way about what you said, or they might accept it. But either which way, you don't know which one he's about to be.
You're not killing your confidence. He didn't have it in the first place.
Exactly.
Maybe it's not confidence. I'm saying, but you basically like,
because if he did,
up his feelings.
he'd be able to listen to you and not think that he's like Superman or something, right?
You basically shooting up his feelings, especially if you got the niggas. Oh, I'm man. Yeah, I be tearing that ass up the whole time. You like, bitch, tearing what up? Bitch, the meat in your mouth.
Well, you know, it's going to mess with a man's pride either way. You know, even if you are open and receptive to make the changes, which it sounds like he wasn't. So he let his pride trump competent communication. You know what I'm saying? And so what I was thinking, well, you guys just not sexually compatible. And he played it all the way out. A lot of times what ends up happening is women just go ahead and cut bait early and leave you sitting there wondering why she won't answer none of your calls and stuff. So I hear you when we say communicate and then y'all do, and then we still do the same dumb thing. It's almost like, what's the purpose? But all men ain't the same. So give us that communication. I'm just glad that he didn't work out for you, so you can go on about your business.
Right. It was good. Like you tried to communicate and you learned something. But you didn't waste time. No, you learned real quick he was not it.
Fuck
right?
no.
So just do that.
Who the fuck about to do no sex? Like you listen, if you can't do nothing else, can you please, once again, the Mario coins out of me. If you can't do that, what is your fucking sole purpose in life? You can't pay a bill, you can't fuck, you can't talk, you can't think.
Name it again. Start the list over again. Start it over. I was counting. My bad.
If you can't feed me, finance me, and fuck me, what the fuck is the purpose of your life? I was about to go through the whole list. She was like, my nigga, you just worthless. Like,
let's try to go to the main thing, because y'all it's time to go to the main thing.
A lot of these niggas got garbage ass dicks.
Hey, it's time to get to the main thing, but we're gonna help y'all with that. We're gonna help. One of the purposes of this show is to help men be a little bit more in tune with women in this area. So then that way it's not like we're doing a burden and we're doing it wrong. We're here to try to satisfy, you know. So we got some things later on in the cleanup, which is some advice for you guys that will or will not work. We gonna get to the main thing. The main thing. Y'all seen the thumbnail, and what's been getting a lot of attention is how young is too young. I'm seeing a lot about gap dating. Y'all know what gap dating is? Mm-hmm. Gap dating is when there's a big gap in age between you. Usually is men talking about they want a younger woman, but now older women are going after the younger men. So we normally see it first with the men to the women. And what y'all think about that? Let's look at this video and we'll talk about it that way. What are the age ranges you guys think is appropriate?
I'm not sure if it's just an Atlanta thing, but there's an influx of men who are in their 40s, 40 years old and above, who have a desire to get in a relationship with a girl who's still in her 20s. Okay, cool. But they keep using this word, oh, I'm trying to build. What can you possibly be trying to build with somebody in their 20s, sir? If you wanted to build with somebody, you should have did that 20 years ago with a lady that's your age. You wait till you're 40 years old and decide, oh, I want to settle down. After living your bachelor life, traumatizing women for the past 2 decades, doing God knows what God knows who, and now you're 40 years old and want to settle down with a woman in her 20s and build something? Sweetie, you're 40. I think a lot of men that are running around 40 years old and single are delusional. If a girl is in her 20s, first off, anyway, if a girl is in her 20s, she's expecting you to have all of that stuff that you're talking about building built.
Hate to break it to you, Papa. Like, what delusional world are we living in? I just can't.
Oh, shucks.
Wow.
HB, I want you to be the first one out the chamber.
Funny as hell. Hey, it's funny as hell. What delusional world are you living in?
Right? Oh
my God. Okay, so she's the same one talking right now. She was dating somebody in her 40s when she was in her 20s, guaranteed. This is a thing that's natural. It happens all the damn time. Women date up, right? Mm-hmm. Men date wide. Okay. Men are going to have a natural inclination to be attracted to fertile looking human beings. Mm-hmm. Some of those people will be in their 20s. Those 20-year-olds may be attracted to the kind of surety and plan and development that a 40-year-old man has.
They daddy?
I don't, not necessarily, but daddy? Maybe. This is the thing, like, to try to deny this is pretty crazy. To say that the 40-year-old men are delusional is strange. Seeing how the dating results actually come out. I think that there's a little bit of bitterness here towards what she doesn't want to be competition.
Oh yeah, it's definitely that. It's definitely a competition thing. It's kind of like projecting. It's like projection. Some of the things she said, I can see being true. Like a woman that's younger will expect a dude 40 to have it all together. One thing, and that's not always true, but using just basic. What's that?
What woman doesn't expect a man to have it together?
Exactly.
Is there an age group you're going to tell me about that?
Because I'm going to expect for you to have it all together. The problem is that women, when we're younger, they're dating the older dudes. So the dudes that are their age that haven't built this legacy or whatever, that are in the process of building, they get overlooked because I want the dude that's older, that's already built that legacy. So now when I get older and that dude that I done got with or whatever, now I don't look as appealing or whatever, because it's like he done built that and he has it, but what do I have? Now you just look like a liability. So you're mad because those dudes that are your age, now they have it and they're not interested in you because you was already ran through with them older dudes when you
passed them by before.
Right. And now you want to be mad and you want to be complaining and saying, oh, the older dude shouldn't be dating the young. Listen. Whoever knock on the door, the passcode is right. That's the person that's coming in.
And listen, I got a pass code, and guess what? I'm coming in and I'm getting that money.
Let me talk about this right quick, because my little year is 25. So
exactly,
I tried it.
No, let me say something. Let me say something real quick.
Too much for auntie. That
19. Too young for me.
Age, so let's talk about it.
Hold on. You talking about yours is younger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We gonna get to that. Okay. One thing that like Pizzle was saying, what a man might go for a younger woman to build a family.
Yeah, right? Because a lot like a woman is over 40. Like, if she's still wanting to have kids.
Yeah, and plus
hasn't had kids yet. Yeah.
And then plus a man that got overlooked while he was building, once he get 35 and he arrived or whatever, and he decided he'd get a woman that's in her younger 20s, that's because he's got overlooked that whole time. So he might want to build a family. So my question to y'all, though, is what age, how many years is too many years too young for a man? I used to hear that what was it? It was half your date. It used to be half your age plus 7 years. That's what it used to be. Half your age plus 7 years. What is too young? Is it too much for a 45-year-old to date a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old? What's the years? How many years is it?
I don't think you need to go past 10. 10-year gap is good. Anything younger than that, you're dating your daughter.
I don't know because my sister and her husband is like 20 something, 22 years apart, I think. And they got a good ass relationship. Like, I look up to their little relationship. Like, they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Which one of them is the passive one?
Probably him. I don't know.
Why does it matter?
Oh, it absolutely does. One of them has to be passive in an age gap that big.
That's true. So what's the dynamic being that he's the more passive one? What are you thinking?
He a pussy.
No.
No, but that's what you gonna automatically think. It's like, yeah, he's still that's a paymaster.
I don't naturally think that.
Because they both get money.
That's what girls.
And she a doctor, so like they both getting money.
Yeah, sometimes, man, it's just about mental simulation and the right person.
Man, that's a dom and sub situation.
You know?
Somebody is the dominant, somebody is the submissive. It got to work like
that's
that.
life. That's every relationship.
Every relationship is
and it usually goes back and forth.
It don't matter how big the age gap is.
Nah, fuck that.
So 10
personal opinion.
So 10 years, so is 15 years too much? Because at 15 you can have a kid, right? So technically that could dang near be your daughter. Is that how we looking at that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's mostly because I got that adult son, and like I just can't date nothing near his age, Jesus. And I've done it on both spectrums. I dated 10 years older because both of my baby dads are 10 years older than me, and the new boo, shit, he's 7 years younger than me. This is the first time I dated a nigga younger than me.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah, no, I'd be like, I'm cool. I'm
no,
cool.
Daddy was younger than me.
There's something to that.
So yeah, I was about to ask you, HB, it's something to that, right?
Yeah,
so
there's something to it.
The thing about it is, how does that fit into hypergamy? Because, like I said, I think it can be socially changed. You can socially change.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's I don't think it's like a hard and fast rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but there
a
is
proclivity. It's a proclivity.
Like if you get too young, right? It just seems as if you're not going to be able to relate on a lot of things that matter, right? For me, music matters a lot, right? So, just there's a lot of kind of things that you do when you're a little bit older, right? That are more my speed.
Right.
So like that doesn't mean that it's impossible, but like it means it's more improbable that someone that's my daughter's age is gonna be like a long-term partner for me, right?
Right.
I need more than that. Probably life experience too, right? Like shit happens. And if you haven't been through anything, it's kind of hard for me to explain that to you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to take that beautiful sparkle that you still have away from you. It's all going to work out. So when it doesn't, then you learn some shit, and that kind of stuff actually makes you a lot better, I think, as a person. And so usually you need a little more seasoning.
How many years is too many years for you think, to date younger?
I don't even count that. It's a personality, right? It's an individual personality thing. Some people are really fucking mature, and some people are really immature no matter how old they are. Or even if they're losing hair and shit, they still may be immature.
She gotta be old enough to drink.
Yes, at least 21.
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't drink a lot though, so it's not like a big deal to me.
But I don't know, because in other countries and stuff, the legal age to drink is what, 16?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think he just want to make sure she legal. Make sure she's street legal.
On Facebook today, it was a post, and I was like, "What? Some dude had posted, yes, she's finally 18. And people was going in on him like, bro, you're sick.
Because
Like,
he was waiting for her.
yeah.
Yeah. You said men don't act their age either. Yeah, so I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I think the older men and younger women dynamic works so good as far as long-term wise. But with women, older women and younger men kind of work more so as like a fling wise. It doesn't.
Short term. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of reasons why. Like, first off, that dynamic actually favors the younger man, right? He probably has more options, and he probably knows that. He probably knows that this woman is more committed to it than he is, and he's not going to choose that as a long-term option, most likely, if he has other options.
Yeah.
If he's, because he's a young person, so why would he do that? Right? He probably wants a family, right? Being a parent is hard. Well, just an announcement for those who don't know. So like when you do that when you're older, it becomes exponentially harder, right? So being a young parent is an advantage for sure, right? So there's a lot of things that go into that. Yeah. There's definitely like your exceptions. Obviously, like if the woman is rich and famous, right? Right? If maybe he's like a real beta provider kind of type. There's those out there, right? Maybe he has a psychological preference for older women, and it happens sometimes, right? Or maybe he started as some kind of fun, flingy thing with no expectations, and then falls into something else, right? That can happen too, right? But these are like more rare. I think most of the time it ends up that it's a shorter term thing. Women in that situation think they're going to be running the show, and then it turns into something else. Typically, is what I've seen. So, the younger guy would a lot of times just kind of outgrow that relationship.
So, ladies, what age is too young for a 40-year-old man to be dating? At the age of 40, he shouldn't date lower than what?
20, 25, 40, you said? 40, 25, my bad, 25. Actually, if we're actually talking about it, because I had a story time that this nigga that wants to date, he's 19 years old, he want to talk to me, and I'm already 26, and I don't want to talk to him. He's 19.
Girl, you talking about 26? I got 19-year-olds trying to.
I'm 26 years old, and I don't want to talk to a 19-year-old because you are not well developed for me. Mind you, I am more skilled with older men. That's what I like.
Sugar daddy.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Remember our word of the day from yesterday, the other day, hypergamy. Right?
Yeah,
That's
I wish we had a shot to take, because y'all been saying that word tonight a lot.
Women are hypergamous, and men are hypogamous, right? Like we
date up and down.
Date up and down, but definitely are cool with a younger, more physically fit partner. Right? So we're not looking for someone to be over or smarter or better than us. Right? That's not something that drives us. We do not care how much money you make.
Right. So at 40, you guys say 25. So about 15 years is cool.
For me, I would say, 25. I wouldn't have a problem with it. You could even go as low as 21. If you do anything under 21, I'm gonna think it's just for sport. Like it's not anything.
Yeah, that's crazy work.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So now that men have this leverage to do that, women want to leverage it as well. You know how women sometimes used to say, "Don't ask them their age," because they want to, because now they think they look younger than your age. Do you guys think y'all look younger than your age?
I thought I did until my sister came here and she's 10 years younger than me, and it actually shows. I look how old I am.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that because here's the reality check.
Am I gonna go get a 38-year-old, or am I gonna go get this new young supple 26-year-old?
Sup.
You think I look young still? I'm in my 30s. I look young. You look young around your homegirls that's your same age, bitch. Go be around a real 26-year-old. You don't look 26.
Oh.
You don't.
So you're telling me I don't look 26?
Hell no, you don't look 26.
How old do I look?
Oh, God.
I'm not
Don't
getting into
answer
that.
How
Yeah,
old do
don't
I
you ever.
motherfucking look? Don't play with me. How old do I look?
Old enough to pay your own bills.
Ooh, and I do.
Okay.
And did.
Stop.
So here's the reality of it all. Like
He ain't that.
women know intrinsically that they are looking older, but they try to stay in that age gap until you, like you say, what Cat Williams say? That Chrysler 300 look like a Phantom until you're next to a Phantom. Right. So that's kind of how that works. So are women starting to change the game? You guys said y'all had some story times about that, and I want to play this video about women's new perspective on dating younger men.
There's a 12-year age gap is what we're talking about. So if I'm 30 years old and I'm talking to your son that's 12 years younger than me, what's the problem?
Do you understand?
Can I answer that?
Go ahead.
My problem with that would be is that you have more experience than he is, and I would want him to live his life a little bit more before dealing with someone that's seasoned. I have 2 children, 2 sons.
I have a son as well. So, I mean, I think even when I think about Jay-Z and Beyonce, whether you're talking about me or Jay-Z, what's the difference?
I wouldn't encourage my son to date someone that's 12 years younger than him either. So immediately, like the conversation went to the comparison. I hold both parties accountable,
Right.
And I wouldn't like either of that, any situation like that.
That's fair.
So do y'all have a problem with the 12-year dating gap in the reverse now? And story time. Say that again.
She done dropped her phone.
I said and do. Actually, I do have a story time of dating somebody that is. Because I wouldn't say dating. I would say somebody that talked to me. That was younger than me. I am 26 years old, and somebody that was 19 years old is trying to talk to me, and I don't want to talk to him because he is still in them young nigga activities, and I don't do that. You know, I'm more of a peacemaker now in my time, but I don't want to raise a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever K. Michelle said, I can't raise no motherfucking man. What did y'all talk about? I can't do that. I can't do that. Not me, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna raise you to be a young lady to get that money. I need that money. Period. I'm gonna need you to make that money, and I'm gonna need you to give it to me. Period. But I can't raise you. I can't raise you to be a wealthy young man because I'm gonna take all the money. You're not gonna be wealthy if I'm taking all the money. So you don't need me to raise you.
Okay.
So is it different when women date younger? Because like you
Yes,
said,
it's different.
Yeah.
It's a biological difference. So the evolutionary imperatives are different here, right?
Exactly.
Oh, maybe I
And
did
that-
go off a little topic of the question.
No, you do. No, the evolutionary imperatives are different here, right? So this is about sexual selection, right? Sexual evolution. So, you know, men are not looking for someone who is going to lead them or be, strong and protect them. They don't need that. It's not a necessity in the world, right? And women subconsciously are looking for some experience, leadership, provision, right? It's like an instinctive thing, right? It's a lot more natural for men to be looking for a more fertile person, right? Because they're trying to date wide, right? They're trying to, right? So they're different just because evolution makes us different. We're not the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my situation was different because like we had already been talking, and then I was like, hold on, how old are you? But we was already like in a vibe, so it was kind of like I'm gonna just go and see what happened, and we been cool. Like it ain't been no. I mean, I feel like our vibe being cool. Like we've been able to connect on a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna just keep seeing where it goes.
You should.
So I think so. The polarity looks strange, right? When you see an older woman with a younger man, because you think the same thing that women think when you see an older man with a younger woman is something physical. So, because to me, if women mature allegedly quicker than men, why 7 years was the number? So if you got a dude that was 5 years younger than you, so now he like 12 years younger than you. Like now you got a young cougar, but you got a YN.
Yeah, but once you reach your maturity level, like
a mature, let's say you meet a mature 20, let's say you meet a mature 26-year-old, a mature one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you like 30, 37. I'm thinking that a man at that age is going to have eyes for a younger woman at some point, sooner than later, because once you hit 45 and he 35 or a little under that, he's going to be looking at, okay, I could date in the range of the 40s and the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think that once time goes on, it's not gonna work out in the way women think it's gonna work out, because what's gonna happen now, men are gonna be saying, I'm bored. Men gonna be saying, she doesn't do it for me because she always got hot flashes, or I can't bend her like I used to. I can't bend her like Beckham, or I can't. She don't want to. We can't drink and smoke and do the things that we used to do because she's sleepy at 9:30. You know what I'm saying? It's just whatever the weirdness is that that it could be legit. So I just think that that's kind of different. But y'all go ahead and try it. I'm here to watch it.
What about that?
There's so much more problems that come with it when you have the older women dating the younger men. And that's why I be telling these dudes, like leave me alone, because you're gonna want kids. I'm not having no more kids.
Yeah.
So where you gonna get them from?
Unless he pop one in you.
I'm not having
no, she has to go through a difficult pregnancy.
Where you gonna get them from? Right? Or it's going to be high risk and all of this other. I think it's so much more difficult when it comes to the women dating a younger dude. It's like so much more that we have to think about and have. Like he really got to be him in order for me to.
What's him though?
Like you have to be the reason that I'm blind to all of this noise.
Like, what is
his vibe, he got a vibe just right. No different than like a man that she ended up in a situation. Didn't even know it. Because he didn't carry himself like he was immature. So that's the reason why he was able to have conversation and see eye to eye with somebody that was more mature.
Okay, then what if Rose is reversed, where he didn't show you that that immatureness, right? And he did show you something that was immature about him, that he has a toxic trait. Just like women, if they was to get pregnant, you don't see that they're just as crazy as, a maniac. And he show you that he's crazy, then what? What you gonna do?
Okay, so it's easier for me to walk away. You was already younger than me. Now you crazy too. You better
Right.
have bomb penis or some reason for me to have to stay.
That's crazy.
And even then, I'm just
That's
going to
crazy,
put you
though.
in that box, and that's it.
But that's not fair to.
No, there's no. Why should I? I
It's
don't.
not fair to
Life
the
is
young
hard
community.
enough. Why should
I
I
speak
also
for
have
the
to
young
deal
community.
with
The young community don't
raising
like that. The young community don't like that.
Okay, so don't date aunties then.
Okay, this is like uncles, bitch. I want an uncle to treat me just as such.
Okay, and you already know what comes with it. Like, I feel like most women that are older and date younger men, we already kind of know what comes with it.
Y'all should already know what come with it. Y'all should already know what come with it. So I don't know why y'all.
Let me finish.
I said.
So
Finish.
I feel that when we date younger dudes, it's like we already have in mind that it's gonna come with extra shenanigans. And 9 times out of 10, it starts off as something like, I'm not even really taking him serious. Let's see how much he applies himself for real.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
not taking it serious.
Kind of becomes into something serious if he applies himself enough. I'm only going to take it as serious as he do. If you just want to be my plaything, then that's what you want.
That's what he's there for. The young man sees this as an opportunity to gain.
Serious, you had to be putting in work. So I'm going to look at you differently, because when I originally looked at you, it was just as a plaything.
Yeah, he sees it as an opportunity to gain experience.
And it absolutely is, because I've definitely had experiences where I was with an older woman, and that's what it was. And it was nothing more than that. Even if I wanted to try to make it something like that, she made sure the boundary stayed the boundary. And if I tried to usurp the boundary, then she disappears, right? That's what happens. So you just play your role, get the experience. That's why I say when I see that polarity, that's what I'm thinking of. Not that my experience is everybody's experience, but I don't understand any other reason why an older woman would want a younger man other than for something that's not very, very serious. I don't know. That's why I was asking you guys, because I think what happens a lot of times is women try to do what men do, thinking we're the same. No, our intentionalities are different. The reason why we do things are different than why women do things. So to say, hey, if men can date younger, why can't we date younger? Now you're doing something outside of the norm, and you're going to create something different than what you expect. No different than when women try to do things to men to hurt us so we can feel what y'all feel. We never feel it.
I don't feel
Yeah.
nothing.
So that's how I feel about that. But hey, do what y'all do. Like I said, I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it. Y'all ready for the cleanup?
Let's get clean.
Clean up, clean up. Everybody clean up. Start to clean up. You know what I'm saying? The main thing was the main thing. This is the cleanup. This is where we go online and we find some of the game gurus and we find out if the advice that they give is game, or lame. 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 So let me see. Oh, I got something good. I got something good for us today. Man, you know, our girl was cooking last week and she was letting us know the signs if you was being curved. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. I don't care what you do, just do something. So also hit that red you feel me or that black you feel me in the corner down there too. So that way when we go live, y'all know what it is. So here we go. Number one. This is you know, they say it ain't tricking if you got it. So these are 3 signs to tell if you trick daddy.
3 signs she looking for a trick. Fellas, women are not just gonna come out and say that they want a trick. They're gonna use code words. Share this so your homeboy don't get tricked out his wallet. Number 1, she says she's looking for a provider. That means she's looking for the biggest dummy. I just want a traditional man. It's code word for, please let me be a bum in peace. She ain't never paid a bill on time in her damn life. And I guarantee you the IRS looking for her right now. You're gonna be paying her phone bill while she texting other niggas. How you paying all the bills for someone that can't even boil a hot dog correctly? She can tell you what's in a bottle of 1942, but not what's in that 401k. Clock it. Number 2, she said you gotta apply pressure. That means you need to apply for a PPP loan, cause that's how much money you need to have to meet her expectations. Meanwhile, she on her last $12, and she ate a grilled cheese last night for dinner. That hoe ain't even eating right. Instead of applying pressure, you need to make that hoe go apply to a job. On my granny. Number 3, she said she need princess treatment. Okay, now this one not even all her fault. She probably got a bald head daddy that spoiled the shit out of her. Her daddy was a trick, so you're gonna have to be too. She expects you to give her the same lifestyle. Some niggas is built for that. But if you're not ready for a bitch like that, then you need to leave her alone. Cause she finna stress you the hell out.
Let me jump out the window first. That is game. That's game. She always come with the pressure. What you say it is though?
I'm gonna say it's game and game. First of all, they ain't got no business talking about my motherfucking daddy. That's number 1. My daddy bald head. I don't know if he a trick or not, but he spoiled me. He spoiled me. The fuck? I don't know about nothing else to talk about. That part where she said that bald head nigga is a trick. This game. Cause he gonna trick me out. He spoiled me. That's my daddy. What's what she said? The rest of that is lame. I don't give a fuck. The rest of it about my daddy is cool, but the rest of it is lame. It's lame as fuck because them niggas don't do that. I'm just speaking for the niggas, really, because y'all don't be doing that for real. Shh, be quiet. Y'all don't do that. Y'all give us the money. Be quiet.
Clarissa.
Game. They need to be quiet. She needs to be quiet.
So that's Yang. What she's saying is correct.
No, that she needs to be quiet. You need to talk.
Oh, okay. So she's upset that she's telling the game because that's Yang.
Yeah.
She hit every single point. She's absolutely 100% correct. And she can lay up on my bald headed daddy though.
Man, just slow clap. Thank you for that. Perfection.
Did you bald head under that cow?
I'm not actually. I have a lot of hair.
Y'all.
No, I got a lot of hair too. Yeah, but it probably is true that bald head daddy used to tell Princess, don't let no man make you do this and make you do that and make him do this and all that. And then that's why men say it's one man that love you unconditionally, and that's your daddy.
My motherfucking daddy.
Hey, shout out to Jonathan. Thanks for catching us live. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so y'all can catch us live.
Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate you. So, Amanda Ray.
I'll say it's Yang. I mean, she definitely spitting some facts, but I mean, it's certain females that be on that though.
Yeah.
Those code words were down. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why she keep coming on, because she keep giving us the game. So now here's one. Hold on, I have something for it. Let's see. I guess not. Okay, here we go though. It's good. All right, here we go. So I'm 6 foot, right? But when I graduated from high school, I was 5'5". I guess they would have called that a short king, right? And so the short guys out there, I got love for y'all because I still think I'm 5'5" in my mind, right? So I still got the little man's complex in this 6 foot frame. But I'm looking out for y'all this time, and this is from my guy Sterling Cooper. He got something for y'all. See if it's Yang.
For all my short kings out there. So what you're going to do is you're going to be standing face to face, and then you're going to basically lift one of her legs up, and then either have her wrap it around your waist, or you'll just hold it there with your hand. Her wrapping her leg around your waist is also going to help tilt her pelvis at the right angle, and she can also then wrap her arms around the back of your neck and hang onto you like that, so she can lean back a little bit too, and again, that makes the angle of her much easier.
Yeah, hit her with the Pepe Le Pew. Oh, my darling, you're beautiful. Let me take you to my Casbah. You know they canceled him? You know they canceled Pepe Le Pew? Shout out to Pepe Le Pew. Because he was always chasing the cat. So, Sterling Cooper. Hey, HB, I think you 6'2", right? I mean, 6 foot also. So I don't know if you can relate to the short guy, to the short kings, but is this game or lame to the short kings?
I think it's game for sure. Yeah. You know, because you know you're making up for the not being a big person stuff, right? By creating, you know, the feeling of being a big person. That's cool. I like it. That's good. I mean, this is probably game for everybody, honestly. But
yeah, because anytime you put that arch like that, like you holding her back up a little bit and get that arch right there.
That's so.
Yes, that angle it hit different for sure.
Yeah, they got pillows for that too, guys.
Oh, so they're talking about for sexting. I thought it was like a kiss.
This what he was showing us. The video. He was showing us. I feel like it's lame. It's lame because it's me from talking to a nigga that was my height or what 5'8". He's just like 2 inches taller than me. I don't like it. Fuck it. That nigga short as fuck. I still slap him in his face. Fuck you talking about. But that's not what we talking about. What we talking about is that shit is lame. I don't want no short ass nigga. I want a tall nigga that I can look up to that he can bend me back like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But a short nigga,
yo nigga right now is about your height or shorter.
Jerome?
Yeah.
He is short. Jerome is 5'8".
That's my height.
Exactly. That's what I'm
saying. That's short. I didn't know that regarding sex, because if it was regarding sex, I would normally just go doggy, and that'll kind of help him with feeling short.
It's not about sex. It's about the video where we just seen.
But that was regarding sex. That was a sex position.
That was not a sex position. He linked.
It was.
It was.
This is what it was. He's saying if you're shorter than her, you grab her, you lean her back a little bit so you can get a good angle, and also that brings her down to your level, and then you can still engage face to face. That's what he's basically saying.
Yeah. So if a dude is shorter than me, I would normally do like missionary from the side or doggy. I never actually thought of this one. This one might actually. I don't know, because if you're shorter than me, you might be super smaller than me. I don't know if you can hold all of this up.
We was talking about sex. I didn't know about that. Jerome actually doing good.
So try it. Try it.
Definitely try a man that's your height for real, because it might be fun. I like it.
I guess I'm gonna have to go get me one of them WNBA chicks that's about 6'4", and just be like,
no, for real.
Yeah, me though.
She love it. That nigga said her top 3, and she doing all that talking.
Oh yeah, we did forget about it.
That's the same one that's in her top 3 that she said, no, my baby daddy could never. That nigga in her top 3, he probably number 1. See how they be sitting up here lying?
He number 2. I ain't gonna lie. He number 2.
They be lying to themselves, but they want you to believe them. That's crazy.
No.
You hear this?
That did so good. That did so good. And guess what? He put me in the best position ever. I promise you, he do.
No, hold on.
Don't matter how tall you are when you're laying horizontal.
Them dudes that
Right.
put you in a position, they be knowing something.
He put me in
for
a
real,
best.
I
He
swear.
put me in the best position. I swear to God. And we talk about height position, like that's
be knowing.
that's the shortest nigga that ever put me in the best position ever. Like if we talk about like height and position, top, he topping it.
See, that's why you can't sleep on the short kings because they know about angles. They have no choice.
He do.
Yeah,
For real,
he do.
he do.
They have no choice. They have no choice but to know about angles. But let me tell you though. But let me even tell you though. Y'all was saying doggy, right? That's fine and everything. But I'm 6 foot. I was with somebody I was 5'9", right? And she had, I'm talking about yams, like from Amsterdam. And so when she was in that position, I still had to kind of get an angle because 5'9" is still 5'9" bent over. So how tall are y'all? That's my question. And what's the ideal height for you?
I'm 5'6", right?
That's not 5'6".
I'm 5'5". I'm really 5'5". I'm really 5'5". My ID say 5'6". My
Now,
ID
how tall are you for real? Forget the
I'm
ID.
really 5'5". Like with no shoes on, I'm really 5'5". But my ID say 5'6". My nigga that gave me the best ever was 5'8". Nah, that shit was some good shit for real.
So that's the lowest you'll go, 5'8".
Yes, 5'8". I can't go no 5'6", 5'7". I can't even go 5'11". Really, 5'8". I'm good.
I don't think she's well with her measurements because the dude that she was referring to, like, I look down on him. So
He's 5'8".
He is not. Nina.
Yes, he is.
Okay, well maybe I was standing on the ledge.
What you is? How tall?
I'm 5'5.5". Don't forget the 0.5.
Jerome is
God
not,
packed a lot
Jerome
in that
is
0.5.
not. Jerome is not 5. He's not even my height. For real. Jerome look over me.
We're not the same height.
Hey, Romy Rome, we need you to figure out how tall you are, Romy Rome. Romy Rome, we need to figure out how tall you is because if she 5'5" and she looking down, she's saying 5'4". But if your sister 5'5", she ain't taller than him. Or it anyway, I don't know.
I am taller than you.
Oh my goodness.
I'm 5'4", but I usually end up with somebody that's like 6 foot. But my right now is not that tall.
Girl, where do you stay at? Because I need to meet them 6 foot people. I'm tired of these short ass niggas.
Some of y'all gotta date him.
Oh.
Somebody gotta
date him. Only like what percentage of dudes are 6 feet tall, bro?
Everybody I've been with is like 6 foot or taller. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, because you keep aiming for that 10%. Everybody aiming for that same 10.
10% of y'all. It's only 10% of y'all. 6 foot.
Something like that.
That's crazy.
No, it ain't because them short kings be having that crown.
No, they do. They be having that Donkey Kong. They be having that Captain Hook. God damn it.
You see how much
Wait,
like
bent over?
Yeah, without like bending your knees,
bent over,
just standing up, holding your ankles.
Whoop! There we go. We water parking.
Hey!
So for us guys, for us guys,
it was always on a vanity or
like
like
you had to hang on.
No, like if we were in the bathroom or in the kitchen,
but you had to hang on to something
like
to do straight leg.
My leg up, yeah.
To do straight leg, like you can't.
I never did it in the.
You could bend over like hands to ankle.
But you can't hold yourself
because you could throw it back better.
She can't do hands to ankles. Oh my god.
The handstand ankle, I like that, but you can't. You just gotta take there and you gotta sit there and take it when you do the handstand ankles. I like to be able to give you something to take, not just take it.
You can give it back.
You can, but not with as much force. When you on ankles.
Yeah.
When you reach your ankles, you can't throw it back.
I mean, who? If you holding on to your ankles, if you're holding on to your ankles, right? If you holding on for dear life, right?
You just taking it because you're
not. You're not focusing on what the right thing you're supposed to be focusing on.
You have to be, because your balance is not the same. Every time they smack you,
your balance not the same.
So you have to focus on pushing yourself back every time.
Your balance not the same. Your balance not the same. Your balance not the same. But okay, so what you said?
So you're not throwing it back.
Are you holding on the bed or is you holding on the banister? Because I'm gonna say story time. Okay, I'm still holding my ankle, but if I'm on a balcony holding on to the little shit,
how you holding?
I'm not holding on. But if my back holding, if something else pressing on me, and I can, hold my ankles and my back and my shoulders holding on to what else holding on, I'm good. I'm cool.
You're not throwing back. You're just taking, and that's why I said
I'm not, because I really, if Jerome didn't have me blocked, I really would call him and I would tell him, like, bitch, I was throwing that ass back on the
maybe in your mind
on the balcony. I was.
Are you sure it wasn't him? Because you're like a wedge.
Right.
So
you're not doing anything. Think about it. If your shoulders,
I'm not rocking back and forth. Y'all are missing the point. Y'all are missing a point where I'm holding up. If he's pressing on me, right? If he's pressing on me and I'm already holding my ankles, what makes y'all think I can't throw my ass back? Like, what makes y'all?
Because you don't fall over.
No, I'm not. If I'm literally pressing up against the fucking. If this is the wall, right? If this is the wall, right? And I'm fucking, right? And he's like pushing me against the fucking banister, the whole thing, the wall, right?
Right.
And I'm throwing my ass back. That's collateral. That's collateral. Not. Yes, it is.
You can't. It's impossible because there's no
not
force.
Actually doing
no
anything.
Force.
He's catching all the recoil.
No,
you're not really.
You're like the moon.
Hold on.
You're shining through someone else's light.
There is nothing for you to apply force backwards. It's impossible. It's not possible. Unless he was holding on to you and he was helping you throw it back, it's not possible.
I never said I was going for a good amount of time. I never said that. I said I went. I threw a few back. I never said I was steady with it. I never said I was steady.
So you wasn't throwing it back.
Okay, but I did enough. I did enough to do a trick.
Don't count. So what you talking about don't count.
What I can do is throw it back with my hands on the floor, though.
Yes.
And most people can't do that.
It was my ankle.
Hey, do y'all know that the throwback rate is probably less than 50%?
The throwback rate.
Like, women don't throw it back like that because they be. I don't know if they think they be throwing it back or whatever, but they throwback game is trash. Trash. Double that.
Because he's shuffling, I could believe that.
What you do? Hey, HB, what you think? I don't know. I mean, you can make them, but I'm just saying, if you just let them come out the box, don't say nothing. Because my first couple times, I'm gonna see what you do just off rip, just natural aggression. Yeah. So, would you confer to the under 50%? Would you give it an under or over 50%? Yeah.
Under 30%.
I'm finna say it again. This clap back go crazy.
Oh myself. I don't know about what y'all be dealing with or what percentage y'all was dealing with. I know this shit right here. It goes back.
What Ja Rule say? You better clap.
Everybody has a plan until they get hit in the mouth.
Or in the lip, or in the lips.
Oh, that's what you think?
Make me a believer.
Yeah, you gotta hit them in the lips. Hey, Water Park After Dark, adult conversation at the adult time. This time next week. Come back. See you back. See you back. Come back.